Hello everyone. In this video, we will get introduced to Arduino IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So Arduino IDE is where we are going to write our Arduino program. So let's understand various parts of the Arduino IDE. Let's look at File. I can create a new program. I can open already existing program, or I can see the recent programs which I have made. It will list 10 recent programs. And then the sketchbook. The sketchbook will list all the programs which you have done and which you have saved in a particular folder. We can decide the path of the folder through preferences, but my advice is keep the default folder where your program automatically gets saved. The next one is examples. Here you find various examples of Arduino programs. You can see here they are categorized under different categories like basics, digital, analog, communication. As you get a little well versed with Arduino programming, you can go and look at these programs and start learning on your own. Of course, we can save the program. We can save the program as a copy, save as. And then we have preferences. Inside preferences, this is a place where we can decide the folder where we want to have our sketchbook. So it's a sketchbook location. We can change that, but as I told, let's keep the default one. It's very easy. Here we can adjust the font size. We can display the numbers and code folding. We can enable code folding. So let's see what happens when I display the numbers. You'll see you will get line numbers here. If I do code folding, every logical code as per the Arduino's syntax can be folded. So if you see here, now this void setup is one module. So I can fold that. This void loop is another module. I can fold that. So whenever we do program, we will have different modules. We can fold them, and that helps when our program is too big and we want to debug, or we want to find if there are any errors. We want to understand the program. It helps when the program is very big. I'm going to unclick that. Verify code after upload. So the code is automatically verified when we ask for uploading of the code. Similarly, if you see here, save when verifying or uploading. So the code will be saved automatically when we verify or upload. What is verify upload? We will see that in a short while. So this is what is important from the preferences. Let's now go to edit. In edit, we can see here few things of interest is comment, uncomment. Whenever we are writing program, if I want to comment a program, I can directly click Ctrl/ and that will be commented. Or I can increase the font size or decrease the font size. Under sketch, we have few important functionalities: verify and compile. And we also have upload, and another important functionality is include library. Verify and compile compiles the program. What does compile means? It converts the program from the language we have written into the language which Arduino understands. While doing it, it also verifies the program. It also checks for any syntax errors. So there are two types of error we can have: syntax error, like grammatical errors. Arduino has its own syntax. If we make mistakes in that, while compiling, the IDE identifies those mistakes and informs us, and it does not compile the program. It compiles the program only when all the syntax errors are eliminated. Then is upload. Upload is used to upload the program, the compiled program, into Arduino Uno. Now in preferences, we saw that we have checked two preferences. One, when we verify or upload, the program is automatically saved. So if you do changes and you upload the program, you don't have to worry about saving it because it automatically gets saved. When we upload, it also automatically gets verified or compiled. And this setting we have done in Preferences tab. Include library. In Arduino, we can have various non-Arduino commands which are kept at one place called library. Libraries are created by various people for specific tasks, and we can use those libraries in our program. But before using libraries, we need to include them, and that can be done through this command. We are going to have a separate video on how to use library. Let's now go to tools. In this, there are two important functionalities, which is selection of the board and selection of port. When we create a program and when we are compiling or uploading a program, we must know in which microcontroller we are uploading this program. In our case, we are going to use Arduino Uno. So we will be selecting Arduino Genuino Uno. But you might be doing some programs for Arduino Nano. In that case, you need to select Arduino Nano. So based on whichever microcontroller you are using, you must select that microcontroller before you upload the program. Otherwise, the upload will fail. In the port, when we want to upload a program, we connect the microcontroller to our computer, and our computer assigns a COM port to that microcontroller. We must know which COM port is assigned to our microcontroller, and we must select the same through this port. When we talk about how to upload a program, after doing our first program, we will see how do we select the port. Another very important functionality here is in the help, and that is reference. At reference, you see the information about various Arduino commands or various libraries and commands inside those libraries. It gives all the information, what is the syntax of those commands, how to use those commands, and also it provides us some sample examples using those commands. When we click on reference, it will open a new browser window. We don't need internet to access this library. When we installed Arduino, HTML files of these libraries are automatically installed in our computer. We can look at various commands, what the command means, what is the syntax of the command, and how to use those commands. So if I click on, let's say, pin mode, so it tells first the description of the command, then it gives the syntax of the command. It also talks about the parameters of the command and what those parameters expect, and if the command has any return value, if no, it will be none. And then it gives us a small example in which the command is used, so we understand how to use that command. Let's go back. So that's about the options available under menu. There are few buttons here. These buttons are actually a few options which are often used. For example, verify. This button says verify. This is an upload button. This one is a new program button. This one is open an existing program, and this is to save the program. On this end, we have serial monitor. We will talk about serial monitor in one of our future videos. In our next video, we will get introduced to how the Arduino program is structured.